Subsidiary books are presented here. Except cash book, all other 6 subsidiary books are presented. It is in Chapter 1, Introduction of the Textbook Financial Accounting. Subsidiary books. A subsidiary book is the subdivision of journal. All the transactions should first be recorded in the journal. In the process of recording in the journal, there may be few or more transactions. Normally, big business concerns have a number of transactions. If all the transactions are recorded in one journal, then there will be more postings to the accounts in the ledger. It may lead to error in the postings and calculations. Moreover, it is difficult to identify each transaction. Hence, there is a need to prepare separate books for the journal, particularly for the transactions which occur very often. Credit sales, credit purchases, etc., occur very often, and hence the total number will be very large. If these are prepared in separate subsidiary books, it will be easy to do the postings in sales or purchase ledger accounts, by summarizing the total of these subsidiary books. Like purchase and sales, there may be transactions which occur very often. The subdivisions of the journal are called subsidiary books or subsidiary journals. The following are the important subsidiary books. 1. Purchase book. 2. Sales book. 3. Purchase returns book. 4. Sales returns book. 5. Bills receivable book. 6. Bills payable book. 7. Cash book. 1. Purchase book. It may otherwise be called purchase day book or bought day book. This book is meant for recording only the credit purchases for manufacturing or trading activities. It records the various names of parties from whom goods are purchased on credit. The total of the credit purchase should be ascertained at the end of the financial year and then posted to the purchase account in the ledger. But postings to personal accounts should be done immediately as soon as goods are purchased on credit. The purchase day book contains 5 columns to record date, particulars, party's name, LF, ledger folio, inward invoice, no and amount. Illustration 1. Enter the following transactions in the purchase book of M Limited. Purchase book is presented here. 2. Sales book. Sales book is otherwise called sales day book or sold day book. This book is meant for recording the credit sales of goods. It records the various names of parties to whom goods are sold on credit. The total of the credit sales should be ascertained at the end of the financial year and then posted to the sales account in the ledger. But postings to personal accounts should be done immediately as soon as goods are sold on credit. Sales day book contains 5 columns to record date, particulars, party's name, LF. Ledger folio, outward invoice, no and amount. Illustration 2. Enter the following transactions in the sales book of W Limited. Sales book is presented here. 3. Purchase returns book. This book records the purchase returns to various parties. It records only the goods purchased on credit and then returned. It will not record the purchase returns through cash purchase. Purchase returns through cash purchase should be recorded in a memorandum book. When the party pays cash for the returns, then entry in the memorandum book should be cancelled and then it is recorded in the debit side of cash book. If goods are replaced with other goods, the entry only in the memorandum book should be cancelled. There is no need for debiting the cash account. Purchase returns book contains 5 columns to record date, particulars, party name, LF. Ledger folio, debit note, no and amount. Debit note means the note to inform the supplier that his account is debited on account of the purchase returns. 4. Sales returns book. This book records the sales returns from various parties. It records only the goods sold on credit and then returned. It will not record the sales returns through cash sales. Sales returns through cash sales should be recorded in a memorandum book. When the cash is paid to the party, the entry in the memorandum book would be cancelled. The cash account should be credited in this respect. If goods are replaced with other goods, then the entry in the memorandum book would be cancelled. Hence, there is no need for crediting in the cash account. Sale returns book contains 5 columns to record date, particular party's name, LF. Ledger folio, credit note, no and amount. Credit note means the note to inform the buyer that his account is credited on account of the sales returns. Illustration 3. Prepare the purchase return and sales return books of D Limited from the following transactions. Purchase return book and sales return books are presented here. Illustration 4. Prepare the necessary subsidiary books of H Limited from the following transactions. Purchase book and sales book are presented here. Purchase return book and sales return books are presented here. 5. Bills receivable book. It contains details about the bills received during the year. The status of the bill, about the honor or dishonor, should also be mentioned in the book. Bills receivable book contains columns for date of receipt, party's name, LF ledger folio, name of drawers, name of acceptors, date of the bill, term, due date, amount, cash book folio and remarks. 6. Bills payable book. It contains details about the bills accepted during a year. The status of the bill about the honor or dishonor should also be mentioned in the book. Bills payable book contains columns for date of acceptance, name of drawer, LF, ledger folio, name of payee, date of the bill, term, due date, amount, cash book folio and remarks. Illustration 5. Prepare bill receivable book from the following. Bill receivable book is presented here. Illustration 6. Prepare bills payable book from the following. Bill payable book is presented here.